Welcome to the Netball World Cup. This is game 4 of day 2. It's the Cook Islands up against the host nation, Botswana. We're in for a real treat in relation to the crowd. It's filling, the stands are almost full, and if it's anything to go with last night, this crowd really did perform as the 8th player for the home nation. So we're about to see the teams make their final preparations to enter the court, and we will actually move into the national anthems of both nations. It's the Cook Islands versus Botswana. Big game ahead. Cook Islands losing narrowly to Jamaica yesterday in a great show. Almost sneaked the victory, but credit to Jamaica, they came back strong in the final quarter to lead for the first time. And Botswana, well, what can we say? The opening ceremony was fantastic, an awesome display of culture, the vibrancy of the nation, the dancing, the speeches, the welcome, the oath. Superb evening, topped with a Botswana victory over Malaysia. So I'm joined in commentary with Alison Crode, and Alison, this crowd were ecstatic last night, weren't they? Just going wild on every pass.
I actually think my ears are still ringing from the event last night. It was so loud, it was such a great party atmosphere, and it really carried the girls through, and hopefully we'll see a bit more of that today for the game.
And you've been talking to the Cook Islands. What are their expectations for this competition? Certainly the president you've spoken to. Where do they expect to finish? What have they talked about?
I think ideally they would like to come top 8 if they can. They would like definitely to get towards the top 10. I mean, we've met some really fantastic people. They were disappointed with the result yesterday. They realised they played well, but obviously towards the end they just narrowly missed out to Jamaica, and I think they were disappointed with that. So they'll be coming out looking for a really good game today.
So this could be a strong matchup. We've yet to see a close game today. We expected a slightly closer fixture with Sri Lanka and Northern Ireland, but Northern Ireland stole the show. Superb performance, structure was clear, and we're about to witness this game 4 of day 2. And our players are coming out onto court. They will line up for the national anthems of both nations. This is no doubt a proud moment for all of those players on court, the coaches, the spectators, and all of the family members willing this team on. So it looks like we're straight into this game. So David, she enters the court. She was player of the match last night for Botswana. Just tremendous spirit out on court already. So the Botswana lineup: David, goal shooter; Marib, goal attack; Puani, wing attack; Simone, centre; Hans, the captain, at wing defence; Dipitello, the goal defence; and Dino, the goalkeeper. Coach is Bothoe Mpopi, and it is the Cook Islands that will take us forward in this game 4 of day 2. Cook Islands lineup: Milani, goal shooter; Blassie, goal attack, fine performance from her against Jamaica; Tuana, wing attack; Iro, centre; Tumu, Makara, wing defence; the captain, Miha, goal defence; Thierry, goalkeeper; and the coach, as Cook Islands get us underway, is John Blassie. Our umpires for this encounter: Yubi Ling and Gareth Fowler, and our reserve for this game this afternoon is Chikatsa Lepoli. And that's the first goal in for the Cook Islands. Crowd go wild, Ali, don't they?
every pass for Botswana. We can hear the crowd. It is really loud in the arena. I hope that comes across online as well.
Oh, superb rebound again by David, but deemed to be contact with the post, I think, there. So Cook Islands in possession. This is a massive gain for Botswana to attempt to move themselves up the table. One win behind them. This must surely be a win that they'll be looking to try and steal. Again, deemed out of court. That's the goal attack. Marib. Sorry, that's Lassie. So Botswana bring the ball through the court. This is very similar to the start yesterday from David, and then as soon as she settled, we just saw a score 33 from 36 goals. Attempts, sorry.
I think they all just need to settle their nerves, maybe get a goal in.
Listen to the crowd. Patient build-up from the Cook Islands. Good defensive pressure, just not able to keep that one in, ran out of court.
And the captain at Wingspan's played a great supporting role there, bringing it back up to court.
So can Marib put the goal away? Yes, she's a hot shot. She managed it last night. She's on fire again. So Botswana lead 2-1, 3 minutes down in this first quarter. Oh, great offload to David. There it goes. I don't think we've witnessed this noise. We've got a screen, we've got soundproofing, and it's still really loud, isn't it?
It's incredible, every pass as well. It's not even just when they score. It's a great atmosphere. I definitely wouldn't want to be the opposition supporters in this crowd.
So Milani, she steals the goal there. Good pressure by the Cook Islands. And good use of the double play there, bring in Simone close to the post, but David just couldn't pull that in. She often gets herself pinned on that goal line, doesn't she?
Yeah, she likes to start a little bit far back, so she definitely needs to move up, because that's the second time already in the first few minutes that she's
goalkeeper Dino flying out. We might be silenced by this crowd. You might not pick us up through the commentary, but this is a phenomenal atmosphere as Botswana lead with 5 minutes almost gone, lead 4-2 against the Cook Islands. Good build up there. And the penalty, Milani. Yes, great goal. Composed as ever, Milani. And there we see go the Cookies, K-U-K-I-S. David with the confidence, a little bit shaky in the game yesterday, but she's picked up, she's finding her form early. Great vision. Sometimes wonder how those balls get through with two defence positioned in front. it's the head position, just caught looking down there. Great play, Cook Islands. Footwork ball, so sure the crowd like that one. Superb. Just couldn't hold that in, but recovery there, Milani again. Some good ball skills, haven't they, the Cook Islands squad?
Yeah, they're holding on to some really good passes and making some good moves, which is really helping them bring the game back. Now it's 5-all.
Oh, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there, Dino. He was in contention for the player of the match yesterday. Put out a fine performance. Good straight line play, supporting on the edge those mid-quarters, but this is the problem. It's that lofted ball through to David, capitalising on the height difference.
The attack are definitely working really well and seem to be finding David quite easily at sometimes. Is there anything you think that the defence from the Cook Islands could do?
Well, I think it's a loose double that they need to put on the goal shooter David, catching themselves quite tight on the body, might just allow that ball to go. But you see now they're just starting to loosely defend, might just force the feeders to hesitate. But there we see, just caught gazing there, not ball watching the goal defence from the Cooks. So Mihao, the captain, she'll, I'm sure, be addressing that ball in. Impressive Dino. Hands steady in the fort again. Superb play from Botswana. So Cook Islands, good strong defensive pressure, arms over the ball quickly, managed to force the turnover. Just looking for the support on the edge there, and it's Lassie again. She can sink the long bomb. So Botswana lead by the 2-goal difference, 8 goals to 6. Cook Islands are far from finished in this. The speed of ball is great around the circle edge. Just got to be careful of the arms, the position of Dino, the Botswana goalkeeper.
She definitely has a very long reach that they need to be careful of. But then they were working against the Jamaicans yesterday, and they could work out how to get it around them eventually, so they might make their moves as this quarter goes on. So Lassie mops up, and we move to a 1-goal difference. Botswana 8, Cook Islands 7. Oh, there we go, great shooter ball. Marib finds David. Such great discipline from the Botswana squad. Worked tirelessly last night. And just patient to work this ball down. I remember 5 years ago working with the Botswana players, and they were so eager to give to the first mover, whereas now we just see that setting, resetting, that ability just to use the backup player. Great netball. And there we see Marib just needs to follow in for that rebound. So is this the crowd, or is this the strong defence of Botswana? I think it's definitely a difficult crowd to play against. They're very loud. There'll be a party in the aisles, I'm sure, soon before the end of the game. But yeah, the defence also working hard.
And there we see great ball to space. David's just adjusted that position against the goalkeeper, and she's getting the better of Thierry. But Thierry stronger on the fly. She can pick off the flat ball. That's her strength. Great reply from Marib. So Sunday in Botswana. I'm not sure how many people are actually left outside, but we witnessed a stream of people coming through for this 4 o'clock game. So timeout called by the wing defence for the Cook Islands. Tumu Makara. This looks like a slight pull to the ankle there. So we'll see the interchange.
I think the Cook attack need to be a little bit more patient and work it towards the circle edge, because they're not really getting it through to the shooters. You know, they've only really missed one shot each. It's just that they're not getting as many shots to put up as Botswana are.
Yeah, service well, the Botswana pairing. Some good work from Simone Kouani. And just such good availability through to circle edge. I just can't quite believe that Marib finds herself free. She's got almost a free shot there, but good recovery by the Cook Islands.
Some of the handling skills are a bit messy with the Cook Islands. Maybe this crowd is really having an impact on them and their concentration, maybe.
Oh, great shot. That's a good shot from Glassy. She put out a fine performance against Jamaica. And there we see, that's your crew, Alison. You've been talking away, building that Cook Islands network. Some great people, passionate people about netball.
Yeah, we actually lost, our bus didn't turn up the other day, and we got a lift in from Leanne and Peter in the Cook Islands. So a little shout out to them.
So into final few minutes of this, the first quarter. Great intercept commitment there from Iro. But again, just creeps out of court. The intensity is there on defence from the Cook Islands. Just sense they need a bit of luck in where this ball drops.
The parties have started in the crowd now. It's only going to get louder, I feel.
It looks like it. As we watch from commentary up on the 3rd floor, we can just see all of the crowds. They were dancing as we were finishing off last night. They're about to start again as the Botswana 7 extend the lead to 5. They're living every pass, aren't they?
The shooters are definitely working hard, both Milani and Glassy, to get some space to get the ball to put shots up.
Yes, she's good on the mid and long range shooting. May need it, particularly with the pressure of Dino at goalkeeper for Botswana. Oh, great pick up there from Milani. So creeping back the Cook Islands. 3-goal difference as we approach the interval. And just then the lateral ball creeping out of court for Botswana. We did see a timeout, so there are still some seconds to play. Can the Cook Islands secure the goal? And that was in the hands of Glassy, but not able to set for the shot. So we move into the first quarter time. It's Botswana 13, Cook Islands 10. What a start for this campaign for Botswana. Let's just hope that they can please this crowd, but credit to the Cook Islands, they're not going anywhere. With Lassie shooting in form, I'm sure there'll be some tidying up through from the coaches of the Cook Islands. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for quarter 2. It's 13-10 to Botswana. So welcome back for quarter 2. This is critical home game for Botswana, the hosts of the Netball World Youth Cup, and we welcome them back onto court. This will be no easy task for Botswana to beat the strength of the Cook Islands.
Cook Islands run a little bit more flow towards the end there as well and scored the last 2 games, so we'll see how they come out for the start of this quarter.
So Cook Islands 10, Botswana 13, as we embark upon this, the second quarter. Oh, fantastic shot, that's Lassie. We've seen her now sink those long shots, not afraid to put those up. So what can Botswana do? 2-goal difference. Ooh, good pressure from Thierry.
Defence from the Cook Islands seems to be working very hard. both Thierry and Mihao against the shooters to put some bit more pressure on, because the shooters were dominating a little bit, especially David in the first quarter.
So David using the post there gives possession to the Cook Islands, followed by a contact call. So Cook Islands on the transition through the mid-court, just couldn't keep that one in play. So a little bit of a shaky start for both teams in quarter two. And as we mentioned in commentary last night, the Botswana team, they have a sponsor for the home nation player of the match, so there will be player of the match announced after each of their games. When we move to the top 8 games, we're playing off for the positions 1 to 8. Spar Supermarkets will be sponsoring all of those games. In addition, the opposing teams, they're voting, they're providing their player of the match through the competition, through the pool, through the final stages, to be confirmed by the International Netball Federation panel. There will be a Netball World Youth Cup player of the competition. Superb extension. It's just the distribution. That's where the adrenaline starts to run, and players just need to take a deep breath, not see and give the ball to just the first mover. That would be critical for Dino, as she often takes the intercepts at the back. So Glassy on the penalty.
It's been a great start for the Cook Islands, scoring the first 3 goals to make it 13-all as we start the second quarter. So it's making it a very close game, and the Cook Island, as you can see, the crowd are happy with that.
Yes, great start to this quarter. And there we see a few positional changes and substitutions, so we'll bring those to you from the home nation. We know that Puani has moved to centre. Oh, superb take. And it looks like that was offloaded by Never, who replaces Puani in the wing attack spot.
And that was David getting Botswana's campaign underway in the second quarter.
Yes, great response. Cook Islands were moving goal for goal. The crowd go wild. There goes David. Great change of direction there, just drew out Dino, and that's the way to lose Dino. She's fast. Very difficult to get the ball off Dino with just one straight lead, so clever play by Milani. Commits Dino forwards, overruns on that one, and leaves the back post all exposed in the back space. So Botswana to reply, 15 goals each. Just tend to think that they're forcing that ball in a little bit, Alison, to David when there's a double on the shooter for Botswana.
Yeah, I think in the first quarter the double marking wasn't as effective, and they were still getting into David, and now they seem to be a little bit looser and being able to move their feet around, and the ball's not working as well as it could do.
superb take. That's the goal defence. Di Patello. Hans calming the game down, taking an extra step for breath.
For the crowd delivering every single pass and every moment, and they're definitely getting into this game, which is making for a great atmosphere at this home Botswana Netball World Youth Cup.
Yes, secure, safe hands of Milani for the Cook Islands. And the Cook Islands take the lead, 16-15.
It's actually 6-2 to the Cook Islands this quarter, so they've definitely come out fighting, but the defence from Botswana are still working really hard and making it very difficult for them.
So, can't help but think that's a critical shot and a critical rebound from David. Yes, satisfies the crowd. Oh, great ball over, good vision. Huani at centre for Botswana.
Great ball in to the goal shooter there, saw the run, that was perfectly timed. Milani is definitely working hard with that space. Again, a great move by Milani, creating great space in the circle. She's starting to make some different moves now, which is making it really difficult for the defenders, Dino and Di Patello, that were really challenging them so much in the first quarter. So it's nice to see that they're coming out and doing something different.
So just to confirm the Botswana changes: wing attack, Never; centre, Pawani; wing defence, Kasodi; and we see Hans, the captain, move to the bench. Oh, just couldn't quite secure that one. Oh, there she goes. That's Marib on fire. Oh, great take. So can she sink another to take the lead? No. Good defensive rebound there from the goalkeeper, Thierry. Looks at the post, offloads to David. Great relationship. You certainly are. You are cooking the island, Botswana. You've taken the lead by 1, 19-18. She's called Lassie, not afraid to put up that shot. So goal for goal. And a great hand there from the wing defence. Ongokia.
Cook Islands definitely working it through court a bit smoother in this second quarter. Anita, wouldn't you say?
Yes, definitely. They've just tidied up what they're doing. They're looking and seeing the defenders, sighting all defence, not just the one immediately in front. So credit to the coaches. They've tidied up the play. they've certainly opened up their vision, the Cook Islands 7 on court. So as we move into final 4 minutes, let's see how this game will unfold leading into half-time. Cook Islands lead by 1, 20-19. Just stepped in, but couldn't quite get the balance there. So, chance for Botswana. Oh, good play, good anticipation from Miha. But it always seems to land in the hands of David.
Both teams have shown some great skill out there.
Oh, she's there for the rebound. Creeps in. Botswana take the lead. 21-20.
That was a great interception by the wing defence. Great elevation there.
Oh, so cool. That's Marie. Been impressed with her so far in this game.
And that's the first time this game that they've had a 2-goal lead since the start.
Just got to watch that lateral ball around the circle edge, because the Cook Islands defence, they're starting to read that. Mihau, Thierry. Secured again. Oh, superb, David.
Botswana turned this quarter around after being 6-2 down. They're actually leading this quarter 11-10, which has allowed them to push their lead to 24-20 for the overall score. A few changes there for the Cook Island team, just hopefully are going to allow them to settle again, as Botswana have been on a little bit of a run of 5 goals, so they're hoping to disrupt their momentum.
There we go again, that's David. So from being behind 5 minutes ago, we move to the end of the second quarter. Botswana with a 5-goal margin leading into the interval at half-time. Cook Islands seeking that goal just to close the gap. Might just be enough time for them. Oh, superb. Glassy secures. And again,
that takes the score to 25-21, Anita, to Botswana.
So 4-goal lead for Botswana. So can Marib secure it? She can. There's 2 cool goal attacks on this court tonight. Glassy from the Cook Islands and Marib, not afraid to take the long shots. Oh, the crowd always want to make the decision in the Botswana favour. Oh, and it goes to Botswana at the top of the circle.
So the current score of 26 to Botswana, 21 to the Cook Islands.
And there we go, that's the half-time score. And a whistle, it's Botswana 26, Cook Islands 21. And that's a fine, fine performance from Botswana, trailing at times in that quarter. And we see Botswana take that quarter, 13 goals to 11. So overall, Botswana 26, Cook Islands 21. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half.
Can we do it away? A Mexican way, please. Let's start there. Let's do it away.
So welcome back to the second half of this match. The intensity just gets higher and higher in this arena as the Botswana home crowd welcome their team back onto court. Botswana lead against the Cook Islands, 26 goals to 21. It's a Botswana centre pass as we kick off the final 30 minutes. We've just been talking about calling this one, and at this moment in time, I think it's fair to say we're both sitting on the fence. But what about that, Marie? What a shot!
I think the Botswana team will come out all excited. They stayed out during half-time, and I'm not surprised because the stands were dancing down the aisles. It was absolutely incredible.
So swing of the ball there from the wing attack. Puani finding Marie. Oh my goodness. She just does not disappoint this crowd. It's a full house. There you go. Hashtag Rabatsa simply means take your best game to the opposition. That's what Botswana are doing so far. A great distribution from the goal attack, Marie.
Crowd are definitely being treated here. Some great display of netball. They've had a better start to this quarter than they did to the second quarter.
And good strength from David. Strong hands. No problem tonight. Just shaky at the start of the game yesterday. But she's got the strength, but she's been serviced so well by Marie, the goal attack. And there we see just the hesitation from Thierry, just tempted to come out on the fly, but worried that she may leave David exposed. Oh, superb shooting. That's Marie.
First goals of this second half go to Botswana. So some great shooting and work from the two shooters there.
And we've literally witnessed 5 goals in 2.5 minutes, so fired up Botswana. Oh, just seemed to be holding there, just obstruction from the goal attack. Glassy. Great offload there from Never through to David. My, this crowd can sing, can't they?
Yeah, it's incredible, and the dancing, like I say, at half-time, down the aisles, you know, in their seats was amazing. So it's a great atmosphere to be part of. Cook Islands could really do with this. We need Milani and Grassi to step up, as there's the first 8 goals of this quarter go to Botswana.
Oh, what a take. That's Dino, the goalkeeper.
Time called there by the goalkeeper, Thierry, from Cook Islands, so there's going to be a little change, which will hopefully again break up some of the flow from Botswana, as they were, as I said, had 8 goals.
And there we see just a change. Looks like a new wing attack for the Cook Islands. I must say, under the pressure of the crowd, the intensity of this game, the two umpires really have just got on with the game. They've let the game flow. Yes, they've pulled the contacts when they need to, but it's just been a really good game to watch, hasn't it? And that's credit to the umpires when they just reduce the whistle where they can. And I've been really impressed with these two through this game so far.
Definitely, and it's been really hard for them because any decision against Botswana has been booed. But yeah, they're really kept the game fair and kept it flowing, which has been great.
So we're seeing the lines being run by Yu Ling, Gareth Fowler. And really just composed, in control, in what is an intense atmosphere out there on court and in the stands.
First goal for Cook Islands there.
So Cook Islands managed to get themselves on the scoreboard. Well, good hands there from the goal defence. That's Miha. But again, David, just strength to put that ball in the net. We've been working with the coaches of Botswana for 2.5 days this week, Alison, and we just see the passion that they have for the game, and it's really reflected in many of the coaches we work with this week having a player in this squad for the World Youth Cup, and they were so proud. And it really is about the grassroots and how these coaches support the players. But we've seen real passion, haven't we?
It's been fantastic. They've been a pleasure to work with, but they're so keen to learn and develop as well. And having this World Youth Cup in Botswana is just fantastic to see. And you can see from the crowd and the support that the teams are getting how amazing it is for this country and for Africa, and what a great opportunity it is for them. And they're playing some great netball in front of the crowd as well.
But let's not discredit Cook Islands. They're fighting through, they keep popping that ball in. We see the centre just calling for a timeout there, and that's Hariki. So see a change. So will the changes assist the Cook Islands to close this 14-goal deficit?
So we can see that Glassie's moved there to wing attack, and they've moved their shooting pair around. So when we get those up, we'll be able to announce who they are.
And good lead there through. We watched Diatello just make the drive through, and then the space opened up. So Botswana playing some clinical netball. Supported in a technical advisor role by Kate Carpenter. Yeah, superb ball. Got the confidence, Botswana, to put the ball in. David, she's so quick to go for the rebound. Good ball. Good drive along the goal line. Moving into a 15-goal lead for Botswana. They're in possession. And just a misunderstanding there with David.
Cook Islands being a little bit more clinical there as they bring it down through the court, through to their goal shooter, who then just loses it, but they've still got possession as it goes off the back line from the defence into set.
Again, just another long shot. They won't fade, the Cook Islands. They're determined to put out a strong performance, claw back some of this deficit. So disappointment there for the supporters from the Cook Islands as we see Botswana speed through the court, the connection through to David, finds Marib, oh, and just can't convert, but look at that. Superb rebound, strong commitment. Oh, great. Not sure how that gets there, Alison, but it's finding the strong hands of David.
Yeah, it's definitely some precision beads there, but it's difficult to know from the defender's point of view what they can do to counteract some of these movements from the shooters at Botswana. They had them for a little bit at the start of the second half, but they're definitely getting the better of them at the moment. Cook Island have an opportunity here just to get another goal back before we go into the final quarter. Great goal there. Mamelani, who's moved from the goal shooter to the goal attack for this quarter.
So to confirm some of the changes in the third quarter, Mona, a goal shooter for the Cook Islands. Milani, goal attack. Oariki, wing attack. Iro, centre. Roberts at wing defence. Miha, goal defence. Patutama at goalkeeper. Good front position there, but still Dino manages to move around the body of Moana.
We need to have a game yesterday so late from Botswana. It was a really fun, intense game with a crowd. Do you think that would have taken out of anything out of them for today?
Yeah, we talked earlier about the difficulty in day out games and just how players need to be so disciplined to recover. So just within 20 hours, Botswana find themselves back on court. So it's a big ask, but so far, few interchanges. We see that Hans, the captain for Botswana, played a phenomenal role, leadership role and performance on court last night. See that she's being rested. So it is about the squad as a whole taking the team through. Just can't be 7 players that take you through a tournament. And there she goes, that's David. Look at this scoreline. Botswana take the lead out to 42 goals to 28 for the Cook Islands. Good connection there from the wing attack, Uariki from the Cook Islands. And still, they keep just battling away to put these goals in.
And as we were discussing, just as Botswana had a late game last night, I mean, they're obviously being lifted quite a lot by the crowd as well, but Cook Islands had a really tough game against Jamaica, which was really intense. We saw them have to work really hard into the final quarter. Do you think that's had an impact on them today as well?
Yes, possibly. The The time of recovery for the Cooks is a little bit more, but I think it's the fitness levels, and all players playing in this competition know the importance of the fitness, both mentally and physically. But it's an incredible disciplined performance from the Botswana under-21 team. Really impressed with what they're doing through 3 quarters so far, as we move to the final minutes of this, the third quarter, seeing Botswana lead 43 goals to 29.
Cook Islands are working hard to bring it back. They've had a little bit of a run interspersed with some of David's shots, but they're definitely bringing it back a little bit from where they were early on before they lead into the final quarter.
Nice, great roll around the body by David, but good box out there by the goal defence from the Cook Islands. And there we see, that's the third quarter time almost there, but no, just seeing a timeout change on the centre switch for the Cook Islands. So Iro moving to the bench. And there we go, that's the 3/4 time. Coaches will be pleased from Botswana. And the scoreline, 43 goals for Botswana to 30 from the Cook Islands. We'll be back in a few minutes with this, the final quarter of game 4 on day 2.
That was the second quarter of the game. That is the third quarter of the game. I really don't want the game to end. And the score, 43 to 30 in favor of Botswana.
So Botswana make the return onto court first for this, the final quarter. They hold a 13-goal lead against the Cook Islands, and it will be the Cook Islands centre pass. Just into the hands of the defence of Botswana, so Cook Islands still in possession. Moana likes to pass the ball out. And good roll, good drive, opening up the space for Milani. So time to reset, and I think that means winners. Let's hope, for that gentleman's sake, that they do win. He'll be walking out with his headgear on as we leave. And we left last night to a great spectacle of dancing, singing, as we witnessed Botswana take their first win in their first game of the Netball World Youth Cup.
I do think the crowd might have tired themselves out in here, because they're very quiet at the moment compared to earlier. But what is it do you think the Cook Islands are going to need to do now, coming into this final quarter with a bit of a deficit like that?
Yes, they've got to just really take some risks now, go for some intercepts, but just at the moment we're seeing a few unforced errors from Botswana, so Cook Islands just need to capitalise. Use their turn of speed, change of direction, just to bring this ball through and overcommit the strong, tight defence of the Botswana 7 on court. Oh, great ball. Perfect weighted pass. Finding the goal shooter, Moana, for the Cook Islands. Hashtag Botswana, go Cookies. That's what the crowd and the supporters from the Cook Islands have on their posters. Tremendous atmosphere in this crowd tonight.
From both teams, actually. There's been some dancing, some singing from the small little Cook Island contingent as well. And they've been dancing along with the Botswana, so a great atmosphere for both teams, working together in a really nice way.
Forcing David further out from the post. This is good pressure by the Cook Islands. So Marib on the shot. Just not converting. So Cook Islands in possession. Good extension there from the goal attack, Milani. So far in this quarter, Alison has been taking the goals.
It's been even, actually. There's 2 for the goal attack, Milani, and 2 Moana. So it's 4-0 currently in this quarter to the Cook Islands. So Botswana just need to get some goals on the board to get them moving.
So possession with Botswana. It's not enough on that one to get over the arms of Kasutama. Good recovery by David. opted to pass that ball over to David. Great work, Marib. Some excellent shooting.
That gets their campaign underway in this fourth quarter. Real patient work there by Botswana. You know, Cook Island defence are working hard, but Botswana just had a really perfect sort of feed there.
So David secures a goal. This is now an 11-goal lead. Botswana 45, 34 to the Cook Islands. Great response there from Milani. Impressed with the shooting from the Cook Islands. They face some tremendous pressure from the defending pairing from Botswana. Here she goes, this is David. She puts the next goal away. So too much on that gives the Cook Islands possession. As we hit the halfway point in this, the final quarter. Good strength, good recovery there. Fast off the mark, that's the wing defence for Sodi. Botswana move out to their 13-goal lead, 48 goals to 35. It's just not going in the favour of the Cook Islands now. Re-offering the Botswana attacking unit. And that's good pressure. Good recovery there from the defence of the Cook Islands. Patutama and Miha. So it comes back to Botswana. And just not really thinking through that one. It's over a third, so just some nerves. Forgetting that that ball can't be thrown into the goal third, the centre third from the goal line. Again, gentle word about blowing the whistle to restart. So Dino just heavy on the contest there on the body of the shooter, Moana. And a footwork call, so chance again Chasing a 12-goal deficit, the Cook Islands, but not giving up, still trying to put those goals in.
Crowd are enjoying these last 5 minutes or so of the game.
Oh, that's a great ball. Oh dear, just couldn't keep her feet on the ground, just off balance. Just about the give in the knees, just stays very strong and tall, but look at that. Oh dear. And then the wing defence, that's Bisodi just not realising she's stepped over into an offside position.
Cook Islands is still working really hard in attack, trying to make it through, get the ball through to their shooters who've been shooting well this quarter. They just need to get more ball to them.
And time called. Just asking the umpire, just asking the goal defence just to be more calm and composed. Oh, great shot there from the goal attack. It's Milani.
Last 3 goals have gone to Cook Islands, so they're definitely having a little surge and keeping their momentum going, hopefully.
And just too much on that, just forced in. Good defensive pressure from Dino, the goalkeeper. So can't help but feel Botswana should be securing a goal from this passage of play. Oh, finds Marie just free. That was a contact call. Just not following that rebound, so Cook Islands in possession. I'm guessing we're on 3-minute countdown. So Dino again, up against 2 very talented shooters from the Cook Islands. She's been a real strength at the back there for Botswana. Impressed also with the goal attack, Marie.
The crowd are definitely winning Botswana on to the finish line.
There she goes, scores the goal. That surely is game over. Well, we thought that at 5 minutes, but credit to the Cook Islands. They'll keep going until the final whistle. Goals could be important.
It's been a very tough game for them with this crowd. It's been so loud, very vocal right from the very first quarter, which I'm sure has put a lot of pressure on them, wouldn't you agree, Anita?
And timeout called with a bib on the deck. So Dino just dressing with Patello. This crowd are just going crazy. Good work from Moana, the Cook Islands. Good courtcraft, letting the ball just roll to goal. So from the back row down, 30, 40 rows up. We've started the dancing to our right in commentary. It's extending through to the lower positions. So
that was a footwork call there, so I think the crowd will be very upset that that goal didn't count. Interestingly, this quarter, the Cook Islands are actually winning 10-7 currently this quarter.
Good final quarter from the Cook Islands. We sensed momentum with them a little bit, few costly errors. So chance for the Cook Islands to finish with a goal as we surely move into the final whistle. There we go, and that's a fantastic performance. Look at that crowd. Botswana, simply amazing tonight. They'll be so pleased with that victory. Well fought game from the Cook Islands. Some fantastic defence from Dino, the goalkeeper from Botswana. Marib, the goal attack. Some excellent substitutions made for Botswana. And there we see the players. They will be so pleased to get that victory. I think we might struggle to get them off the court for the final game of day 2.
They were definitely happy when there by the crowd. I thought the 8th player was definitely with them. The atmosphere has been incredible. There's some dancing and singing all over the stadium. But the Islands had a good game as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the player of the match, proudly sponsored by Spa, is none other than
And there we see player of the match going through to Dino. She's impressed us from the start. She just made some vital intercepts, put an awful lot of pressure on what was a good combination in that shooting circle for the Cook Islands. She'll be presented to the crowd as player of the match. And I think we'll see her lifted by the team. They'll be impressed with her performance. And let's hope she doesn't get injured as she's lifted, but solid team effort. We'll be back for the final game at 6 o'clock, Wales versus Fiji. But for now, we leave Botswana celebrating what is their second victory against the Cook Islands. And the scoreline, Cook Islands 41, Botswana 51.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Join us at 6
the next coming
for
match will be played
the
by
match against Fiji and Wales.
the next coming match will be played by Fiji and Wales. So let's stick around.